Oh, I do want to say something else because, I was trying to make bread. I had tried to make it a long time ago. It was hard. Um, there's a few steps. Like you have to let it rise. You have to do this. Like there's a few different things. You have to, with your yeast and stuff. And I don't know. I was, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain my old self anymore. I was just like everybody else, I guess. I don't know. Just kind of locked into whatever was presently happening in my life and not very able to try things or stay focused on them or, carry through or something. Because I know I tried to make bread before, but why did I stop? Why did I fail and go, oh, well, I'm not doing it again? I have no idea because I'm not like that. So I don't know what was going on, but I know I didn't continue my trying to make bread. But in my ex's family, the one that I raised my kids with, they were all a bunch of bread makers, knitters, all these kind of skills. So, I had a lot of fresh bread. So, anyways, I like fresh bread, and I was like, I'm going to try and make it. So I decided I was going to try and make it. And so I did it the other day, and it came out kind of flat, and I put it on TikTok. And somebody was like, oh, just make croutons. It makes great croutons, and then try again. And I was already trying again. So I already had been trying, and then it was already going like, it wasn't working very well. And I thought, well, it's the pan. So I tried some different things. I added some more flour. I was just trying some different things. And now I have a loaf of bread. I haven't tasted it yet. I'm going to make some toast out of it this morning. But, all I want to say is just, don't give up. Just keep trying. Even if this bread turns out sucky, I'm going to look up some other recipes because now I got the idea of like what you do. Because sometimes when you fail at things, that is when you get to see, like, you learn more. That is the whole purpose of what is happening right now, too, in this world. It is like everybody's got to fail at what they're doing so that they can learn about themselves, so that they can make better choices. Because not very many people are living their true desires. Most people are just trying to survive. They're just taking whatever job they can get. And, they've all got hidden talents and hidden skills. And that is what is going to be a part of, like I said the other day, you are your currency. There's another scene in that movie I was watching besides the dance one. Oh, and there was a funny one with the dance one too, because then all of a sudden everybody was naked because he was looking at them and he could see everybody naked. It wasn't showing all the parts because it was, the 60s or 70s or whatever. But I was thinking, oh my God, that was so risque back then, like a naked back and naked legs, because they kept showing that kind of stuff. I was like, oh my God, it's so risque. But another thing in that movie that I was going to say wasn't about bread. See, I'm all over the place. Let's go. What was it? It was something. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm really having a struggle this morning. But I have my sleep is just, it's been so fucked up for so long at this point. I got 3 o'clock in the morning. Which I'm stopping smoking the weed cigarettes right now because not because I don't like, I think weed's bad, because I don't. I think it's good, especially I think it's a really good option if you are struggling with anxiety, pain. There's a lot of things that it covers if you are using pharmaceuticals. I think it's a lot more of a natural way, the natural part of your body will appreciate more natural substances because it's a lot to try and process so much chemicals all the time. And I know that's why so many people's bodies are just so fucked up. And it's just nonstop poison. You can just see a plant. Just go out and put some poison on it and see what happens. And that's a one-time shot. Like, we're filled with poison. And people get all like, oh, well, that's poison. Like, really? You think that's the first thing that we've taken that's poison? No, that's just extra. I'm not taking that. It's the extra poison. There's like so much fucking poison in my body already. No, thank you. But I was gonna say, what was it? It was something with that freaking ass movie with the guy with the X-ray eyes. And the other, oh, it was, so I don't even remember what part. There was some kind of part, because it was a part where his eyes, he kept putting these drops in his eyes. Because I think maybe he was like going blind like me or something. And he was a doctor or scientist, and he was trying to figure out how to stop. And he started doing something with animal eye drop. I don't even know what he was. I don't pay that close attention when I watch these movies. But there was a scene, he's in a casino or something, and then he starts freaking out because he's, just like the fly or whatever. You start messing around and then you go crazy. So he was kind of going crazy, and his eyes were turning into these creepy, like, oh God, his eyes got creepy as shit. But there's this part where all this money goes flying up, and the people turned into just animals, just all diving on the floor, grabbing money, like grabbing it out. It was just like, oh my God, look at what we have been like for money. Look at, people have sold their soul for money. People have killed their parents for money, killed their kids for money. I mean, like, if you can't see, like, this is souls here to learn, through experience, then, you're not paying attention. But yeah, the movie was just showing this desperation over a fucking piece of paper. It's a goddamn piece of paper that they told us had value, just like all their other ones, their diplomas, their licenses, all their bullshit. Tell us what has value. It has no value. It all funnels back to them. They are money laundering. What are those people called? The ones that loan sharks. They're loan sharks. Like, that's why we're being run by gangsters. I've said it. I don't know how many times. It is that we're being run by loan sharks, and it's just a gangster dog-eat-dog world out there. And, that we will do anything for this fucking piece of paper. It's mental. And, all we had to do was just go out and just start taking care of ourselves. People were at one point just out there free, taking care of themselves. How did we get to this point? Like, and we got to get out of it. We got to move away from this. We got to get our freedom back. And, it's all about leaving this system, the system they created to trap us and enslave us, because people used to live free. And, we got to get back to that. We got to get back to living our truth and realizing that we have value. We have talents. You have God-given talents. You have, from life after life, you have skills that you've developed life after life. You just got to tap into yourself. You got to tap into your true self, not your ego self, not the ego that's trying to survive in this crazy world, who is, willing to set themselves aside to please others, because your soul won't do that. Your soul has integrity. Your soul has anonymity. You know what I mean? It enjoys being itself. It doesn't feel it needs to adapt and be like someone else. That is more of a cringy thing. Like, I'm not going to be like somebody else. That's that soul. I don't need to be like you. I'm like me. I'm bringing this energy forth. So we don't all want to be a bunch of cookie cutters. That's what they want us to be. And that's what they're fucking working hard on. I mean, they are working so hard on. I'm just so shocked of what they've done to this younger generation and what they would do to those kids. Any of the people who could even have kids by the time they became adults. It wouldn't be very many, as that's, part of their plan. But it's a sickening thing to watch. And it's a sickening thing. It's not just watching them. It's watching the people participate. That's the part that's hard. Like, if you could just sit back and watch these fools try and do stuff, but they're doing it. They're doing it. People are doing. That's the part that's hard. And that's the awakening. The awakening is pulling free and seeing it. You know, you got to see the trap. You know, some of these people are like the mouse on the trap, you know, just over there eating the peanut butter. They don't even know they're about to get smacked down. So, yeah, and you can't get people to see what they can't see. You can't get people to understand what they don't understand. They have to. It's a process of an awakening, and it's it's a process. And everybody wakes up differently. Like if I had kids that, oh my God, it would take them hours. I swear to God, you'd have to start 2 hours before school trying to get them to wake up. And you have other ones that, jump right up. And other ones, that take 15 minutes, take an hour. Other ones that refuse. Like, no, I'm not getting up. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to school today. So, everybody's got their own approach to life. And this is everybody's self-discovery to self. It's everybody's independent journey. And my mom yesterday, when I was talking to her, well, she messaged me. She was upset because of something that somebody said. One of the brainwashed people had said something to her that it's just like, it's so frustrating because you have to be so careful over what you say because they don't understand. You can't have normal conversations with people. No, you can't at all. And they have these weird, irrational beliefs and they don't even know it. And so I was just like, this is gonna, when everything starts happening and they all start having this big wake up, which, it's coming. I don't know when, but it's definitely, something's gonna happen. And and Monkey Works, he's like, I haven't gone in and watched, but I just see his ads or his titles or whatever. And, I'm sure he's showing how many of the airplanes are flying around with soldiers and whatever, because he can tell what airplanes are what and stuff. But, until something happens, that's the only thing. I know that it doesn't really matter. We're not going to really go into a war. And I know it's all part of this process of, moving us out of that one system so we can be free. And so, I'm not going to go in and watch all that, but I can see where he's saying that there's stuff going on. And, who knows what the hell's going on. It's all fucking just so weird, the whole thing. How they can be bankrupt, completely bankrupt, and continue to, pretend like they have money. But, like the other day, the last month and this month, Amazon tried to take money out of my bank, and my bank kept putting charges. So see their whole system. And then I call Amazon and they're like, it's not us. The bank is like, no, it's Amazon. So, my bank account's like a negative 180 last month. It's negative 180. It could even be more today. And it's the corruption and and I'll call them out. I'll be like, this is you guys allow hackers. You give them a fucking open window into our accounts. And then you just say, oh, well, sorry. It must have been you. You must have done this. What? Oh, God, I'm just so anxious for this to all collapse. I swear to God. I'm just so excited to see it all go down, these people. And I guess there's some stuff that's going on, too, in the courts. Like, something big may happen about that. Like, there's so many things that are about to collide. Like, there's about to be an intersection where there's a fucking pile up, I feel like, where everything is just going to hit at once. And that's probably what's going to wake everybody up. But, yeah, it's crazy how they can keep us going. But, they had already said, we're just going to take money out of your account. So, I don't know. Who knows? Everything here is just so corrupt and so illegal, and it's all against us. We're their currency, really. They what is that? Some bet off of us. But on Wall Street, like, they use our numbers, our birth certificate numbers. and stuff, to do trading and stuff. Like, it's weird. Like, this is a weird, weird place. And people think it's a real life. And it's not. It's just a place that you come. It's a school that you come to learn about you. And, you know, I'm just glad that it's like this school is closing up. I'm freaking glad, because it's, you know, the headmasters have been rotten bastards. So anyways, I think I've been all over the place. I'll just stop talking at this point. But yeah, anything that you're trying, like bread or any of the food, like anything you're trying, just don't give up. Just keep trying. And, you know, it's the process. It's the process is when you learn, you know, you develop skills. If you just did something the first time and it just was perfect, then, you know, did you really learn anything? Or did you just go in and do something and it worked and then, you know, go on to the next thing? Because when things aren't working is when you learn the most. So anyways, have a great day and I'll talk to you later. Bye.